So we're here at the Pre-Monthly stand after another Knowledge Zone session. This time we're speaking to FESPA UK Association. The Next Generation Committee has been here at the print show telling people all about the initiative, and they were also on the Knowledge Zone earlier with Compass Business Finance to talk about how important this initiative is. So if you guys could just introduce yourselves.
So I'm Molly Jackson from FESPA UK, and I do all the content creation, social media, and run the Next Generation Committee.
I'm Cameron DeVos. I work at KDR Projects, and to be honest, I do a bit of everything: production, admin, here, there and everywhere.
And I'm Michaela Christmas. I'm a print apprentice technician and I work at GH Display based in Peterborough.
That's it. So you guys did the panel earlier, so can you just give us a rundown of what that was all about and what it meant talking about that at this show?
I'll let Molly start it as she's the head of our committee, so she'll give the best rundown of what it's all about.
So basically, it was just a brief rundown of what the Next Gen do. How did we get into print and signage? What do we do as individuals ourselves? How can we get young people actually involved with the committee? What can we provide businesses and things like that, really?
Mm. And for those who don't know, generally, what activity do you do throughout the year?
So at FESPA, we do events for all sorts. We cater for sustainability, next generation, children with autism, trying to get them within the industry, and just events for that.
And the panel itself then, so you guys regularly meet and talk about how you can help each other?
Yeah, it's mainly online, but
yeah, we've got regular sort of Teams calls and everything like that, go through how we can get more young people involved, have sort of networking events, skills events, stuff like that, just to get people going, get it out there. It's not many people know.
Yeah, because we're all based in different parts of the country, I think a big thing that you guys got from before we joined the committee ourselves was that people wanted the events to be more widespread so that people from all over the country could attend them, not just people based in London, for example. So there's Scottish part of the committee now, and then I'm based in the East Midlands area, and then you guys are based more in Manchester way, Yorkshire way. So we're trying to target people from all over the country so that nobody's left out if they can't travel that far, for example.
Fantastic. And was there any particular topics or questions that were asked during the panel that stood out?
I think the one that Deborah asked us actually, which was at the end, I think threw us all a little bit, but in a good way, which was kind of what if we could plan an event like this based off of what we'd like to see as young people, what would we like to see then? And that's a really nice way to look at events when we're trying to get the younger generation more involved actively, asking them what they might like to see at events to try and get people interested rather than doing the same thing, I guess, time and time again.
Yeah, someone had come over and said he's come to these sort of things and he sees the same faces, and it's all, we just need to get new people, new faces, new people to speak to, new people to get to know. It's all, and we need some freshen it up a little bit. But yeah.
And it's doing those different roles as well, I guess. You said,
definitely.
You do a bit of everything, which is good, because some people can leave because sometimes they feel I'm just doing the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, and that's a good thing about my job is, as I said on the panel, no day is the same for me. I'm literally I'm in London's financial district on the 26th floor of a big building, and then I'm head height with the giraffes in the zoo. Quite literally, totally different. And then other days I'm just in the office all day, just sort of admin, emailing, stuff like that. It's just, there's something for everyone in this industry.
I think one of the highlights of the panel that we discussed was how do people actually get into the industry, apprenticeships, how did you come in, is it family, friends, what that sort of vibe was. And it was great to speak about that, how you can actually get involved with it at schools, and what can we do to influence young people to actually join us, and what are we about, basically, just that sort of thing.
And how would you say the energy of the show has been so far? We talked before recording about how many people are talking about this now. Obviously, I think even 2 years ago, a lot of people were saying, well, what's this kind of next generation thing about? Or, they were sort of skeptical about getting young people into the industry. But I think we're seeing a lot of change now. And at the show today, I've seen a lot of change already. People asking me, talking about it more. What have you seen?
Yeah, well, we've had a walk about, and obviously people have come up to us just noticing us from previous events and things like that. So it's great that people are actually recognising young people now. Before, a few years ago, you wouldn't see that. And I've only been in this industry, 2 years so far, but such big changes happening, and people coming up to our stand just to be like, well, what are you doing? How can we get involved with you guys? I think that's just great for us.
Yeah, I know. I think a lot of people are sort of like looking for young people. It's a fresh face. You're not just sort of seeing the same people. You're seeing like there's us standing on the stand, and it's not something you see a lot of young people doing now as well. You're sort of putting yourself really out there, which you don't really get now at all. And like I've only been in the industry about a year and a half, and I would never, if you'd asked me 2 years ago, like if I was to be doing things like this, I would have been like, no way. But it is nice to be involved in.
Yeah, it's made a really positive change from what I first saw when I entered the industry, you know, going to events, having conversations with people, and them approaching us as well as people with us that might be a bit older, you know. So I think, it's an exciting change, and hearing people as they walk past taking like apprentices round and explain to them what people are doing, and you can see it all happening. So I think that's really exciting to know that people have listened a little bit to what was being put online before this, and hopefully in the future there'll be more of that to see, you know, like there was a school tour going around. That's really exciting, you know, getting it out there properly, you know, it is all happening, so it's the right thing.
And it's that diversity as well, as you said, you know, so yourselves, you know, you've got 3 women here, which is, you know, a great thing as well, is that, you know, people are wearing the badges, you know, girls who print, etc. And it's getting more people involved from different backgrounds so they can give different perspectives as well. You know, you've seen a lot of that change, and a lot of that comes through in the next generation topics and things you're discussing.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I know that we all feel passionate about it, you know, getting the next generation in, and women as well. So it's nice to see it all. And like the panel in the next couple of days from women in the industry as well, you know, it's all being highlighted equally, which is really exciting.
We did a panel in March, I think, and it was a women in print panel, and it was nice to see so many women coming along to that as well, and sort of supporting each other. And it's not something you see, it is very like a masculine sort of industry, and it is changing significantly now, but it's nice to be able to see that change as well, and not just be coming in sort of later on. We're part of the change, we're making the change.
Yeah, I feel like the industry as well is kind of a bit of an all boys club. Like you see more older people here, and obviously we're young people now, so it's great to see that we're not taking over, but we are here to benefit you guys. You know, at the end of the day, we are just an asset to a team, and we're doing great at that, I'd say. But
Is there anything last you would add? Or as you said, lots of people asking how can they help, so what are ways that they can get in touch? And also you're doing lots at the show for the next 2 days at your panel, at your stand and throughout the show. So do you want to talk a bit more about that?
Yeah, so we've got a few schedules going on. Basically in the morning and afternoon we're doing like half an hour long sessions from Make It Happen, Chris from CBI Group, just interactive sessions that people can learn and actually have a feel for what the industry is about. And
do you think that's important as well, is like you guys are doing a lot of content and stuff, like talking about video and putting things out on TikTok and Instagram? Is that, you know, working with engaging with those young people to make it more interactive?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like now it's such a modern age, isn't it? Like the way to get to young people is TikTok, social media, Twitter, like just be active and loud on it.
Yeah, definitely. I think definitely on the lead up to this, there was a lot of posts from Molly and Michaela and myself, just sort of getting it out there that we've got our own stand. It's not just we're sort of there and we're going to be walking around just looking at everyone else. We are actually there as like a little team ourselves, and we're trying to get us out there. And it's just nice to have your own sort of little project to work on and get your name out there, get other people in. It's really nice.
Yeah, I mean, I second everything you guys have just said. You know, it's been exciting, the build up to it, and seeing how many people are going to be here, and seeing, I guess it feels like there's more excitement than when I first joined the industry about these kinds of events again. So, you know, it's exciting, and like meeting people that you've met at other events, it's nice as a young person to feel that connection already. So I guess people who have young people in their business, start bringing them to these things and let them meet a few people, and then they can make those connections for you as well. So it takes the pressure off of the people running the business. You know, we're there to be, you know, I guess sent out and, you know, used to advertise the business. So why not, you know, give them some industry experience all at the same time.
Cool. And Molly, what the best place for people to find FESPA UK online if they want to get in touch to get involved in the initiative?
Best place to get us is basically on our website, www.fespauk.com. That's it. And all the socials are on there, emails, anything. If you want to get in touch, all on there.
Yeah, well, thank you. Do make sure to go check out FESPA UK Association to get involved in the Next Generation Committee. We're looking forward to everything that you guys are going to be doing in the next 2 days. Make sure you come to the print show, see what else is coming, and we'll be covering lots of it here on Pro Monthly and SignLink. So check us out on YouTube and LinkedIn.